plan for today is to head up towards Scafell, not Scafell Pike, Scafell. But I think I've got a bit of a COVID hangover. I had COVID the other week. I went out last weekend, which was my first weekend after COVID. I tested negative. But I don't know, I don't feel great this weekend. But anyway, let's get on with it. So I've been going about an hour now, and I've just navigated my way through these crags. Quite craggy this section, and boggy as well, as you can see. So we're skirting around the side of this boggy bit, and that slight side there that you can see in the cloud, and beyond that is Scafell. And in my opinion, I think Scafells is the most difficult ascent in the Lake District. There's no real easy routes to it, so I'm just wondering why I picked it with to do this with a COVID hangover. Anyway, we'll get on with it. But that cloud, it does seem to be lifting. Just looking towards Scafell, just beyond the slight side there, and I can see it just slowly lifting. There's no wind at all, which is great. Now the forecast for tonight is 20-mile-an-hour winds, 30-mile-an-hour gusts. So I've got to bear that in mind. I brought the Mountain Laurel Designs, the Duomid tent, so that's not great in strong winds in my experience. So just have to bear in mind the winds that may be coming tonight. Yeah, but I haven't seen anyone yet. I can just see a few people over there in the distance, but apart from that I haven't seen anyone. So quiet and still. Absolutely lovely. Right, we'll move on a bit further. So I'm only 2 seconds on from where I just spoke to you before, but there's a good little stream here, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna get filled up here. I'll get about another 1.5 litres here. So I'm just starting the ascent of Slight Side. I can just see people going into the mist. You might not be able to see them on the GoPro. A couple of people going up there, but this is a bloody slog. This. I'll tell you what, this rucksack feels heavy. I've got enough stuff for 2 nights, you see. So I've got enough, brought enough food for 2 nights. It just all adds to the weight. It started off pretty light, this rucksack. But I've also had to bring, my drone weighs 1 kilo with all the batteries, and I've had to bring my charging kit for my drone, my charging kit for my GoPro batteries. I've had to bring a big 28 milliamp hour charger, which weighs a bloody ton, 2 litres of water. Yeah, started off so well, this rucksack, and then just got heavier and bloody heavier. Them people going up there, they've got a day sack on. They haven't got a clue what it's like with this lot. Anyway, it's not going to do itself, is it? Better get on with it. Whoa. So I've just reached the sort of scree section, heading up to Slight Side there. I think it's about 750 metres, something like that, 2,300 is it, something like that. I'm absolutely knackered. My breathing's alright, it's my legs, just nothing in my legs. I think if you've watched my videos this year, I've just done loads of videos. I've got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just trying to keep busy. And I work all week, gym, then at weekends, most weekends I've been out. and then we're just having COVID as well. I'm just wondering if I'm starting to burn myself out. I have nothing left. But I'll tell you what, you will see me on top of Scafell today. That's guaranteed. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care if I have to walk up on my hands and knees. I'm getting there, and I ain't giving in today, no matter how knackered I get. Whew. So I'll get psyched up for this bit. Might be a bit of swearing involved, so I'll switch the camera off now. See you in a bit. So I'm just on Slight Side now, and yeah, look at that. Views right out to the coast there, but as you can see, the path is blocked by that, and it's quite a lump. Give you some scale to it. Quite big, that, so I'm going to go up this way instead and round, which I won't be filming. Back to you in a minute. Yeah, not too bad getting up there. Ugh. There's a summit there which I'm not going to today. I've been to that before. Anyway, Scafell, clagged in. Anyway, we'll keep our fingers crossed that that moves on later today. So we've got another slog now up to the summit of Scafell. That's looking down in towards Great Moss, and Crinkle Crags, Waterfalls, all clagged in as well. So I'm just at the final ascent now to Scafell, which is up there. You can see Wastwater there, Gill Head, Burnmore Tarn. Looking out to sea, some dark clouds there, but fingers crossed they're going to stay up there and not offload on us. But look at this. Look at that. Down into Great Moss, Crinkle Crags, Three Tarns, Bowfell, S Pike, Pike de Beeld running down the middle. Man, that is absolutely awesome. And you know me, I've been planning all week, and I really wanted to see what this looked like for real. I've been checking out Google Earth, checking out maps, and I've got my eye on a little tarn, unnamed as usual, but I've seen it. Wonder if you can see it. And I've got plans for that tarn. Yeah, it's all sort of coming together. So as I said earlier, my plan is to do 2 nights, and first night up Scafell somewhere, and second night down there somewhere, maybe at this tarn. Just looking across to Scafell Pike there, cloud rolling across, bit of blue in the sky, which is promising. That's Hill Crag over there. Absolutely beautiful, love it. Look at that, you can see right out to sea there as well. Yeah, the wind picked up earlier, so I've got my gloves and my hat on, but it's dropped now. Getting too warm again. Anyway, at least it's staying dry for now, so cross our fingers it will stay dry, and we'll head on up to Scafell. Just at the last sort of scree section up towards the summit of Scafell. Looks quite a slog, this. Looks like there's a group up there. Hopefully they're just walking, and not mad enough to carry all the camping gear up here. I have to keep my eye on them. Right, onward to the summit, I think. Just looking down to Fox's Tarn down there, and Fox's Tarn Gully. Probably going to be heading back that way tomorrow. There's a scree section down. That blooming clag's coming in again. Anyway, I keep getting distracted by just checking out, having a nosy around. That's a good thing about having a full day and having plenty of time. You've just got time to have a real good look round, you know what I mean? Right, probably 5 minutes now and we'll be up at the summit. Quite a few people knocking around though. That's no good, is it? So here we are, summit of Scafell. Made it. It's took me 3 hours and 15 minutes. I sort of thought about 3 hours, but I've been stopping for filming and having a look round. So yeah, England's second highest mountain. Got it to ourselves. 3,150 feet, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I think what happened back there, I set off and mentally I just wasn't right mentally, and what I needed to do is switch myself on physically and just to blank out the mental stuff. So that's what I did, and it worked. I was really struggling, to be honest, but here we are. It's history now. Done it. So it's only 20 past 12, so we've got loads of time. I'm not going to pitch up now, no chance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have something to eat, might make a brew, and just check out the area, just have a real good scope out for maybe for future trips, and hopefully that clag's going to move on and we'll get some views. But it's quite windy here now. It's getting, as soon as I stop I start getting cold, so I'm going to just get down a bit off the summit. I've pitched over there. I've got another video when I pitched over there last year in the little Outkit soloist, but great views down to Waterfalls here. Probably got great views lower down. It's just this cloud hanging around about what, 3,000 feet, it's a bit less maybe, but really atmospheric blowing across there. Anyway, yeah, let's move on a bit. I'll get a jacket on and I think I'm going to have a brew. Just found a bit of shelter around the back of Simmons Knott, so I'm just going to have a rest here, I think, get this rucksack off. Oh, that feels good. Just having a look around the other side of Scafell, and there's the top of Lloyd's Rake. There's a couple of people just coming up it there. There's some really interesting, look at that, some really interesting scrambles around here. Yeah, brilliant. Just took my rucksack off and left it up there for a bit of a rest. So that's looking down the Westwall Traverse route up to Scafell summit. As I said earlier, I came up that way when I did a camp here last year. Absolutely brilliant way to get up to Scafell. Not for the faint-hearted though. I mean, it's a bit full on that with camping gear anyway. That mist coming in again. but still so spectacular on Scafell, really is. The Simmons Knott there. Let's have a walk round all these crags. Look at that. Some people there on the West Wall Traverse going down it. That is proper mountain stuff, it really is. That's as close as I want to get to that edge. Brilliant. Temps really dropped now since that cloud came in. That wind got up, but I'm not sure. I've been having a look round, I'm not sure where to pitch. The wind seems to be coming from the east, and there's no real shelter on any of the flat spots that I found, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Plenty of time to come up with something. It's only about 1:30 I think, so I came too early really. I knew I'd come too early, but I just wanted to get parked up. With it being a bank holiday, I was just paranoid about not being able to get parked. Look at that. So I'm just at the top of Broad Stand now. Broad Stand is the crag that separates Scafell from Scafell Pike, and this is the reason that you can't just walk from one to the other, because this isn't a walking route. Getting off here is not a walking route. Some people try it and then they realise when they get down there that they can't get off, and there's been fatalities on the end of here. People falling. So yeah, so steer, unless you're a climber coming up, steer well clear of Broad Stand. So the route off really that most people take is down Fox's Tarn Gully, and then you've got to come back up again. See, the stretcher box is only there, but you just can't get off the end of this. And just over here is a sheer rock face. See, there's a sling being left in there by some climbers. So I'm not going down any further. Don't want to get myself into a pickle. Just looking down the tourist path. So Scafell Pike is literally just there, but you can't see it because of the clag. It's a spectacular place, that's for sure. It really is. Right, I've just checked the weather forecast and it's changed again, so have my plans. Looks great looking down to Wastwater there, but we're just all clagged in up here, and the forecast is for it to remain like this, and the forecast all day for tomorrow is mist. So the clag and fog is getting replaced with mist, so it doesn't sound great at all. So I'm going to change my plans, and I'm just going to do one night. I don't want to be wandering around in clag, it's pointless. So I'm going to do the camp I planned for tomorrow night. I'm going to do that tonight, so that means I've got to head back down again to down near towards Great Moss, and I'll set off now, and then they've got time to check out that pitch that I found that I've been looking at all week. Looks okay, and hopefully it might be a bit clearer down there. I'm just stuck up here in clouds, so it's no fun, that no views, so you might as well, there's no point to it really for me. I want to see things, so we'll head down now. All that water I picked up earlier, I'm going to pour that away, because I've carried it all this way up here, and then when I get down there's going to be loads of water, so it's mad, isn't it? So I'll pour that water away, get the rucksack on, and then we'll descend Fox's Tarn Gully. Okay, heading down towards Fox's Tarn and then down into Great Moss. This is a steep descent, this. Bit of down scrambling with a heavy rucksack is not really that much fun, but got to take it easy, be careful. So here we are at Fox's Tarn. Just come down the screes there and looking across to Scafell Pike. I feel a bit of rain in the air as well. So yeah, so the route now is sort of scramble down Fox's Tarn Gully and down into Mickledore and then carry on down towards Great Moss. Yeah, definitely a touch of rain in the air. Got to put you away for this, it's quite steep. I've got another video on my channel when I camped up on Scafell if you want to watch that. I think I've got a bit of footage going down here. But yeah, just got to be careful going down here with this heavy rucksack on. Okay, let's go. Just got to wait here for a minute, there's some people coming up the gully. See them there? So I don't want to knock any rocks off on them, so I'll let them come up and then I'll start heading down. So I'm just about halfway down now, and it's not too bad. You've got to be careful though. You know, there's lots of loose rocks and it's quite steep. There's good handholds and everything, but the rocks can move, so you've just got to be really careful. Yeah, we'll carry on. Made it. The wet rocks are like glass. It's so slippery. You just can't risk anything. And this rucksack just restricts your movement as well. It's an absolute different ball game having a camping rucksack compared to a day sack. It's another world. It's not just the weight. It restricts your movement, it affects your balance and the weight. Right, here we are. There's up to Mickledore, but we're heading down towards Great Moss. It's a lot brighter down here, which is nice. And that wind's gone away, so I'm going to take this off. I'm nice and warm now, so I'll take this off and then we'll head down a bit. So we're probably about half the way down Mickledore now. This is Mickledore. Stretcher boxes at the top, you probably won't be able to see it. That's Broad Stand. What a monster that is. That's where I was stood on the top of earlier saying you can't get off it as a walker. See why? Yeah, so we've just come down Fox's Tarn Gully, heading down towards Great Moss. Kinkle Crag, Scafell. This is the route that I came up there. Yeah, it's a shame that I would have liked to have camped up there tonight, but if I can't see anything, it's pointless for me. That's what it's all about, enjoying the views. And then I looked at the forecast. There's no signal down here, nothing, but when I looked at the forecast for tomorrow, it's just mist all day, so I thought, nah, So this should be good. Happy again now I can see stuff. And yeah, I've been looking at this for a while. I hope it turns out. might be a bog all around this place. I've never been down here before. Well, I've come up that side, around that way, but I've never been down this side. Some nice waterfalls at the bottom, I believe. So we may get a look at those. Beautiful though, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Scafell pike up there. Right, I found it. The little tarn that I've been looking at. There. So, do I want to camp there? It's in a bit of a low point, and it looks like it's a bit of a bog around it too. But it's been really interesting doing the research and then actually finding it. That's what half the fun's, that's what it's about. I rarely go back to a camp that I've done previously because there's that many other places to explore. I don't particularly want to go and camp where someone else has camped either, because again, I want to find new places. That's the mystery, the adventure, getting out there looking for new places, and wonder if anyone else has camped there ever. Yeah, it just makes it so much more interesting. It's going to places that other people have camped. I've done it myself sometimes, yeah, of course I have. But I prefer to seek out new places now. This looks alright here. Look at that. So there we are, looking down into Great Moss. Now that's a popular camping area. You know what that means? We ain't going there. Look at that. That's a ridge that I was looking down from earlier today. Wow. So that wind's dropped now. I've found a spot. I'm going to try this. It's a bit tuffety, as I say, but just in a bit of shelter. Just see, it's just a bit lower than that little ridge there. So I mean, the wind's dropped now, but if I go just to there, it is definitely windier. So hopefully I'm going to try and get it in here. But that enough solitude, do you think? Let's try it. So I'm all pitched up and I've actually got time to show you around. I'm usually that much of a rush before it goes dark and all the rest of it. So here we are, Mountain Laurel Designs, Duomid, the trekking pole tent. Looking good. I've also put that ground sheet down as well. It's the footprint off the Outkit Soloist, so I've just used that. Just it's a bit damp, this area. It's not too bad. It probably looks worse than it is actually there, but I thought I'd just put it down. It makes things a bit easier. So sleep system is Cumulus 450 quilt. I probably wear my jacket as well, my Revolution Race helium jacket, and Thermarest Neo-Air X-Lite. I've got a Z-Lite pad underneath, and that's it. That's it really. All quite tidy, isn't it? Yeah, pleased with that. What a setting. What a setting this is, look at it. So still as well. But I emptied my water out when I was up top, so it saved me carrying it down. But I need to go down to the stream and pick up some water. That's my chore. But pretty good that. I just hope it doesn't get too windy. What a spot. Some water right here, but I don't fancy that. I prefer to get some running water. Fantastic. It's a lot clearer down here as well. Oh, some people up top looking down. Right, let's go and get that water topped up. So here we are, pitched up above Great Moss, and it's time for that brew with a view, and I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, cheers. Tent's just back there. What a view this is, my God. What we got? Scafells, Broad Crag, Mickledore, Scafell Pike, Broad Crag, Hill Crag, S Pike, Bowfell, Three Tarns, Crinkle Crags, Hard Knott, Waterfalls, where I was recently. Wow, that is a view. That is a view. Oh, I've just got my sandwiches, so I'm going to enjoy this brew, my sandwiches, and just chill out for a bit. There's certainly no phone signal here. There's nothing. I've seen a few people sort of knocking about, but I thought I'd see some tents down in the valley there. I can see people knocking around, but I can't see any tents. Maybe it's a bit early. It's 5:30. Brightening up a bit as well. Typically, I've come down from up there and it's brightened up. Blue skies. Anyway, not a bad spot, to say the least. Right, I'm going to enjoy my sandwiches, I think. wind's dropped now, and sunset's in about half an hour, I think. Look at the state of that cloud though, so atmospheric. Just draped over Broad Stand there. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just thinking about the way I'm going to go back tomorrow, but depends what the weather is. There's a few routes back, but there's I'm thinking about one that I haven't done before, which is Hard Knot, which is just over there. But if it's all clagged in as the forecast, I'm not going to. Can't be bothered if I can't see anything. But stunning skies. Just looking up to Scafell Pike there, and then Broad Crag, Hill Crag. Look at that, just draped over the mountains. And there's the sun setting in the west. Look at that eastern sky with the clouds. Absolutely beautiful. So much nicer now that wind's dropped. So peaceful as well. So I have no phone signal here, just nothing. And I can't believe how quiet it is. I mean, I thought it would be quiet, but there's just no one, no tents, even down in Great Moss, nothing. So, mission accomplished. Bank holiday camp with solitude. Right, see you in a bit. Oh, good morning. I can't speak. First time I spoke since this last night. Oh God. Well, I slept last night. Wow. Absolutely knackered. But as you can probably hear, there's no wind at all. It's been a beautiful night, but it's been clagged in. But the cloud now is starting to lift a bit. So let's have a look outside. Wow, nice. Look at that cloud just creeping over the mountains. Looks like we're going to be in the cloud soon. Well, it's gorgeous that. It's just 6:30. Yeah. Looks like it's coming together. Sun came up about 6:30, well, no, 6:10 I think it was. But I don't think we've missed it. No sunrise for us today. But God, it's beautiful. It's so still. and this cloud just moving around, coming and going. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll just show you down into the valley. Let's go and have a look at that. As I've said before, the lovely thing about weather like this is you can just do stuff outside. You know, you can just be outside. I'll be able to make a brew and have something to eat, and you just your stuff isn't just blowing around all over the place. You're not getting soaking wet. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Right, I'm going to head back to the tent now and get that kettle on, I think. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. I've got a new thing to show you. Here it is. New camping table and chairs. I didn't carry it up with me. You know, it was here when I got here, but what more do you need? So this morning I've got this a new breakfast. I've never had these before, but I really enjoyed that meal that I had one of the meals on a previous camp. I really enjoyed it. Expedition Foods. So this isn't an advert, by the way. I'm just telling you what I'm trying. So yeah, so I'm going to try this. £8 though. It only cost me £10 for a full breakfast in the. But I can't see any cafes around here, so I'm going to have to make do with this. I'll let you know what it's like, if it's any good. But I've got my little catted-in filter, and I've punctured it, so I'm going to have to get a new one of them. I was squeezing it out into my jet boil earlier, and the water's spraying out everywhere. It's punctured this bag. Oh, God. Anyway. Porridge with strawberries. Remember to take that out. Right, I'll just give it a stir up before I put the water in. Smells good, this. Oh, by the way, I've moved to a different table for breakfast. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, 800 calories. I'm going to be putting weight on. Nice. Yeah. Really nice. let's get this tent packed away and start moving out. So there we are, all done, lovely and tidy, just like we found it, leave no trace. Just so peaceful. Must have took me about 45 minutes to pack up. I just taking my time, nice and relaxing, and 8:45. So I feel a lot better actually having that sleep and that rest. But throat's still alright. I have to see how I feel when I start walking back. But I'm favouring heading up there, hard Knott. Never been up there before, so it'd be nice to just have a look around. Yeah, so I'm reckoning it probably about 3 hours round, maybe, I don't know. So rucksack on, head off that way. Look at that, gorgeous. Don't really fancy it today, but beautiful all that. Yeah, there it goes. So I'm just trying to plot my route back, and target is up there, hard Knott, and I want the path that offers the least resistance. So I'm going to head down into Great Moss, and see that line there, there's a line across, that'll be a bog. But I'm hoping because there's a line there, it's a path that people use. I'm going to try and get along that line, and then up there, under that crag, and across that way. That's the plan anyway. I'll get my map out on my phone in a minute and just have a look and see if there's any route marks on that. Got to get down here first. It's a fair drop this. Whoa. As I've said before, because I've got this heavy rucksack on, sometimes it's better to get down and sort of slither down on your backside rather than trying to stand up, because if you slip and fall, you're going to go down. If you're on your backside already, you've not as far to go. Gorgeous. So it's turning into a bit more of a path now. So look at this waterfall, absolutely beautiful. It just comes out from up there. Gorgeous that. Still a bit of a way to drop off yet, back down into the valley. Still not down yet. Still more waterfalls. Again, I haven't seen anyone yet. Let's get down a bit further. And the GoPro, bits like this, it makes it look flatter than it actually is. This is steep, this. The GoPro will make it look flatter. Get down. So that's just looking back to where I was last night, up the top of there. Look at that waterfall. Wow, what a place. It's just a massive plain just surrounded by mountains. Scafell Pike's up there somewhere in the clouds. So glad I dropped down just below that cloud base. Oh yeah. Wow. So my mission now is to get across this plain and then start heading up towards Knott, which is just over there. Okay, let's go. So now we've got to get across this lot. Doesn't look too bad. But if you think I'm going to be putting the camera down and going across and coming back and doing all that malarkey, you're going to be disappointed. I'll leave that to the younger, fitter and better looking YouTubers. Yeah, just a one-way ticket for me, this. Anyway, let's work it out and try not to get my feet wet. Can't stop looking at that. Oh God. Right, let's get on with it. Not too bad. Right, let's see how boggy this is. I might never be seen again after this. Right, made it across the bogs. Crikey, after some heavy rain. I don't think you'd make it across there, it'd be gone. Not seen anyone yet, it's 20 past 9. All to myself. Looking good. Okay, we'll keep going. This is what can happen if you get lost in the bogs, never to be seen again. So we're getting a bit closer to our target now, which is Hard Knott there, but there's no paths marked on the map in this area. It's pretty remote, so I just want to try and keep as much height as I can. I don't want to start dropping down and then have to gain height again. So I need to head over there. I can see someone just there. I'm sort of heading for where they are, and then up there onto Hard Knott. Looks like some nice waterfalls down here as well, so let's go and have a look at them. It's amazing what you find when you do a bit of exploring for yourself. Get off the beaten track, discovering new places you've never been before. Look at that. So I'm continuing upstream, looking for somewhere to get across. Look at this thing. Real remote feeling about it here. The Crinkle Crags up there. All new for me, this. All new exploring. Maybe up there. Right, I'm going to have a go at this. There, and across. Yeah. Wish me luck. Made it. So I'm about an hour and a half in now, and I'm guessing that that's the summit of Hard Knott. Maybe not, but starting to see a few people mooching about, but I haven't actually crossed paths with anyone yet. Look at that though, that's where I came from. You can see the waterfall there, the scar, the waterfall. I was just on top of that, so that cloud looks like it's in for the day, which was forecast. So it's nice to be below that and have the views. Right, I'll just have a quick drink and then have a look at my map and see if this is the Hard Knott summit. Oh, the dreaded false summit alert. I forget what this one is. I've had a look at something that I can't remember, but I'll put it on the screen what this is. Maybe that's hard knot. Ooh, knackered. Anyway, there's only one way to get back, that's by getting on with it. See if this is hard knot, let's have a go at that. Oh man. Oh. So, that's the next one. That ain't hard knot either. Look at that. Soul has been destroyed. But there's no one else going to do it for me, so we'll just have to dig in and get on with it. No big deal, no point moaning about it, wasting energy moaning. Let's save that energy for hauling ass up to that summit. Let's go. Time for a bit of music to ease the pain. At last, hard knot summit. It's only about 550 I think this metres. Not a mountain, but God, probably the hardest one I've done that. And oh, that's the first signal I've had since I left the car yesterday morning. That mist is coming in. Not bad timing that, because I'm going to start heading down now back to the car. Knackered, but keep smiling. Don't tell your body that you're knackered or else it shuts down. I don't know what the route is down for me. I think I might have to head over to the Hard Knot Pass and just follow the road back. I don't know. I'll have a look on the map and see if I can work it out. Right, I'll just try and figure out what to do next. See you in a bit. You know that feeling when you just want to get back? Well, I had that about 2 hours ago. Still got it. Oh, mate, I'm not looking forward to this. Probably going to be a road drag now, right down the Hard Knot Pass. Did not need this. You can see the car right down there. Feels like it's at the end of the earth. My feet are going to be hanging off by the time we get back to that car. At least I'm not walking it uphill at the end of a walk. Keep smiling, keep laughing. Look at that. So I've just come from up there. Great though, isn't it? Look at that. How good is that? And how good is it to be out of the mist and the clag and the fog and the cloud and have these views. Right, get my head down and keep going. Back to you in a bit. So I've just found this path that avoids the road carnage and heads down towards the Roman fort, which is just there. So I'm going to follow this and have a look at that Roman fort. interesting, isn't it? Never been there before, so yeah, we'll go and check that out. So I just made it to the Roman fort at Knott. Look at that. I don't know anything about this, apologies, but look at the thickness of those walls, my god. Proper men built this. I'll try and get some info and put some details in the description. Put a link to something, but great that it's been preserved, and great to see. Would like to know more about it. Just glad I got off that road. That road slog was just killing my feet. That's back up where I've come from up there. So still a fair bit of descent yet, but at least this bit's been easier on the grass. Look at all this. Brilliant. Yeah, cool. Oh, done it. I can't believe I just come down from up there, Knott at the top of there. Oh my god. That was beautiful, that fort, it's amazing. So I'm nearly back at the car now, and that's been a brilliant trip. Just looking back up there to that's a Knott where I was earlier. Wow. Oh god, I'm absolutely knackered. But what a brilliant trip that was. Turned out a bit different to what I planned. I planned to camp on Scafell, and do a 2-nighter, but I didn't want to be sat in that crag, so I just moved a bit lower down, changed it to a 1-nighter, and it worked out brilliant. This route that I'd planned for today, I maybe underestimated how far it was really. There's a lot of the paths are sketchy and toughety, as I say. It does make it hard going, but sorted out in the end, and it turned out to be a great trip. But I reckoned it'd be 3 hours. 9:05 I set off, 10:05, 11:05, 12:05. 3 hours it is. 12:05. So yeah, pretty good going that. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the car now and just chilling out. It was great to have a look at that Knott fort. I was speaking to a lady who was checking it out. Hannah, if you're watching, great to meet you. And you know, she was just so excited to be here. It was her first visit, and just so excited about the area. And I said, yeah, well, I've been here a few times, but I've still got that excitement as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, big thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. See ya.